Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. Today I'm at the Blue Ridge Parkway Folk Art Center, just here behind me. And I want to fit in a really short activation, hopefully. If all goes well. Testing a new piece of gear. And it's a gorgeous day. Like, it's been really cold lately. But we've had a front move through, and with it, some super warm weather. Okay, let me just get a seat here. Now, I'm not going to have a lot of time today to do an activation. This is going to have to be short. I've got about a 3-hour trip ahead of me yet. I'm on the clock. I've got a time scale I need to follow here, a schedule. So we're going to do what we can. I just brought my KH1 with me. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. Here we go. Got my KH1 with me, just in my EDC pack here. And I've got my Right in the Rain pad. And I'm going to do a sit-down KH1 activation with something since the KH1 was introduced, that I really wanted to have. And I'll show it to you. So I've actually brought my speaker along. This is my little Anchor speaker. I've got links to all this stuff below in the description, and also in my field report on QRPR.com. Just need to make sure I get everything out. I think I'll use this paddle today. I don't think I've ever used this one with the KH1. This is my VK3IL pressure paddle. Do I have everything? I think I've got everything. This needs to be probably within the 30-minute window of time. I'm in that much of a hurry today. I haven't prepared much of anything, but this is the new piece of equipment. And basically, this is a new right angle connector for the Elecraft KH1, and it's brand new. I don't think this is, I think it's in production right now. It's not shipping yet. I'm in the tester group for the KH1, and Elecraft sent this to me to check out a prototype. This is a prototype, so this is not the finished product even. And I also got the preliminary manual for it. It's very simple. It's actually a really simple piece of equipment, but it allows you to connect the telescoping whip on it's a KHRA1, I believe is what it's called. Let me double check that. No clue what the price is or anything. KHRA1. So KH right angle 1. And so let's pull this out. I will not need my key with this, what I'm doing today. I'm going to have an external key, my VK3IL pressure paddles. So let me deploy this wire, which is actually super easy to do. I'll pull some of the memory out of it here and just throw it on the ground. It's busy here at the Folk Art Center right now. So let's throw it there in front of me. There. It's on the ground now. Didn't have to even get up for that. And let's go ahead and put on the pressure paddle. I'll probably need to make some adjustments to the KH1. I've had some beta firmware on here, and then I just put production firmware on it. And so I need to check in on all that stuff. Whoops, gotta take this out first. I'm hoping the system will spot me today. So let me show you how you install this. Again, super simple. So you pull this part off right here, which is kind of like the metal base for this. And you screw this in to the top of the KH1 like this. I'll be doing this more slowly than I normally would, of course, because I'm just learning the ropes myself. And then you place this on here, right, like this. So you kind of hold it together with your fingers, because these can all come apart. These are all just separate pieces. These are 3D printed here with some other, what I think is aluminum or some kind of alloy And all it does is it just makes a really solid base for the KH1 antenna. And I've wanted this since I first learned about the KH1. I remember when Wayne told me about it, when I was invited to the tester group before it was announced. I kind of mentioned, hey, have you guys thought about making a right angle connector for this? The reason why is because with it, you have this like fully self-contained little radio system with an antenna that you can put on a picnic table like I'm doing here. This is exactly what it's made for. It's this right here. And I think that's really valuable because I love the KH1. I love doing pedestrian portable with it as well, but I don't want to do pedestrian portable with every activation I do with my KH1. Sometimes it's just nice to sit down at a table when you've got that luxury. If I'm on a summit and it's a summit where I really, don't want to set up for some reason, like maybe it's really wet or it's snowy or I'm in a hurry, having this pedestrian mobile is amazing, and just logging on this is brilliant. But otherwise, most of the time I'm doing a POTA activation or something, it's actually kind of nice to sit down and have this. This makes it basically like an AX1 for the KH1. And I could use my AX1 with the KH1, I'm sure, with this BNC on it, but this is way better. Let me make sure my switch is in the correct position. I think I did, yes. Okay, let's see. Today is the 2nd of March, 2024. I'm going to try to push this video out really quickly too, because I'm going to keep it short. I should be able to upload it from my place, hopefully. And what else do I need to put in here? Okay, let's see. So I know I'm going to be on 20 meter CW. And the BRP. And I'll put KH1. And then I'll put KHRA1. Then I'll remember what I had for this. And the time, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 1700 hours. So let me turn on this speaker, basically so you can hear it, and turn on the radio. And you will not be able to see the screen on this, I'm sure. So let me move to band up one, and let's move. Oh, no, I have to change my. No, okay, that does work. Okay, so let me change my monitor. It's a little loud. So, you may have noticed a difference with the newer firmware, that the Sidetone sounds a little, for a lot of people, a little better. It used to sound kind of like a square wave. Now it does not. That's perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Let me move down. Whoops. I keep doing this. Using the AF gain. Go by FT 8 places. Let's see if anybody's on 62.5. Let me make sure that the ATU (1.2 to 1). Perfect. I don't know if it has my that sounds like it was off frequency. Okay, that's somebody near me. Okay, that's somebody on 1462 that I can't hear because that's NT2A, was that right? Responding, so I may just look up here at 14063. Let me take a photo of this before I start. I know I'm in a hurry today, and I will totally forget. I will totally forget. Okay, let's see here. I may check my phone here in a second to see if the spot goes through. Okay, first of all, let's see if by chance I have a message in here. I do. It's saved. Okay, I couldn't remember if I'd completely done a reset. Since I beta test firmware, it doesn't always save everything when I'm the way I do it. I do need to check my attenuation settings and things though on this go. Let me do that. Okay, let's see here. I want my okay, so filter 3, I want it wide, and then receiver, also make sure it's 0 dB. Nope, did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. Filter 3. There we go. Attenuation's out. Okay, how did I slow down my speed? I know what I did. I hit that button. I will do 20 to... Great to get you in there, Alan. I'm taking photos one. Oh, I need to check and see if I'm being spotted. Let me do that first. Last time I didn't do that and I realized that. No, I'm not spotted yet. It's kind of nice, the slow pace though. I almost spot myself. Now I'm spotted. Evan, I didn't get your state. I was paying attention to what I was writing there. I went nice. Okay, LU, that's right. I am hearing a little bit of that QRM that's now here at this site. K3LU, great to get you in the logs there. Make sure I got that right. So I've got my activation. I'll do just a few more and I've got to go. I think this QRM we have here is making the audio a little funky. Getting really good. Getting really well into New Jersey. Okay, wait. The bands are a little wonky today. I need to cut this short now. This will be my last contact. I gotta pack up and go. I'm sorry to anybody's. Okay. Okay, I got them in. That's great. It's always good to get my dit in. Okay, great. So this went really well. I'm pretty sure that Evan was in New York. This went really well. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 contacts. And that was all in like 16 minutes. So I'd say that's pretty darn good. And it's kind of fun to see this work, to work all of those stations in the Northeast so well. I'm gonna try to take some shots of this, and I'm gonna move it to do it. This is one thing about these like picnic tables that are made of like this, you know, kind of acrylic stuff, this kind of poly whatever, is that they're really, really bad to have anything that's got like plastic feet on it. They just slide all around on it because there's just like no friction, no nothing. Okay, let me take a picture of my logs here. Yeah, I've got to keep this kind of quick today, because I've got so much going on. But it was really fun. And you know what? This is exactly what this is made for. This little kit like this right angle kit and this radio are made for activations that you need to do pronto, like really quickly. Now, I'll show you what I've been doing here in my case. So there's my activation in the books, which is really nice to have done. I'll go ahead and put these up in my backpack so they're not just sitting around. And I'll put my key up in my backpack because this normally is just a key I keep in my backpack in case I need it. Thanks for coming along for the ride today, by the way. I love this rod angle adapter, man. This is great. This is fantastic. I'll go ahead and put the speaker up and turn it off. I don't need that right now. All the rest of this goes inside my kit here. Now, let me talk about this kit real quick. So this is a micro M40 case, which perfectly houses the KH1. If you do an adaptation to it, which Joshua N5FY did for me, he just he's a friend, and he just kindly sent this to me, and he applied some heat, and you'd probably want to talk with him about how to do it. But it made like a little bulge there, and it makes it perfect for putting the KH1. The KH1 will perfectly sit in there with the antenna in place and everything, and I'll show you how that works right now. So let me take off. Let's go ahead and put down the telescoping whip here and undo that. And I'll set it off here to the side. And I'll take this off. Now here's how we do this. You just undo this little screw right here that holds it in. It's a really simple little right angle connector. Really simple. Hold it together here, because these parts will come apart. Take this part off. Put it on here. Hold it together. I may have done this. I think I did it properly. Then I'll put the antenna on the clips on this side. I actually can get all of this to fit in this case. Now, I gotta admit, it's tight, but I can get it all to fit. Now, here's what I do with I keep my counterpoise tied to this all the time, which makes it really easy to deploy. I've talked about using, my buddy Vince, VE6LK, sent me some silicone coated wire. I thought about making a counterpoise out of it for my KH1, but I realized that I actually want a little memory in this because it helps me. I'll use it for something else, trust me, but I want a little memory in here so that when I'm placing it in this box, it fits in here and kind of stays in place. The silicone stuff like this, you know, my earbuds here, they are made of like a silicone coating, and they just want to explode when I have them out. They just kind of want to pop out because they keep no memory at all. Let's see, maybe I'll put this up here. I'm trying to remember how I stuck this in last time. I was able to get it all in here somehow. And I think I put this like this, and I even have, and this is what I'll show next time. This is a TinyPaddle jack adaptation for the KH1, which is really cool. And I plan to use it at my next activation. I would have used it today if I would have been doing pedestrian portable. Though this thing's so sensitive and it's just amazing. So if you want to check out this, go to N6ARA and check out his website for this. It works really well. But I need to do an activation with it yet. Now, if I'm lucky, all this just fits in here. Just fine. Like that. So I've got a whole kit. And it all fits in here perfectly. So I am good to go. Yay. Okay, that was a lot of fun. And I was able to fit the activation in roughly 50 minutes or 30 minutes when I'm looking at the amount of time. I mean, yeah, I'm a little over that, but my activation itself was a little shorter than that and more compact. I knew talking about all this stuff is going to take me a little bit longer than it would if I'm just doing a, plain old activation. But you know what? I'm going to put my camera in here, so I'm just going to say goodbye now. Thank you so very much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'm probably going to push this one to the front of the line so that I can get it published. It's a short video, and this was awfully fun. I just thought I'd go ahead and publish this because I think that this right angle adapter will be out very soon, and Wayne gave me permission to go ahead and show how it works. Obviously, it works really well. And I'm guessing that'll be up on the Elecraft website pretty soon. If it is, I'll also link to it in the description below and in my field report on QRPR.com. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing week ahead and get a little bit of radio time in. As I always say, take care of one another out there because all we got on this planet is each other. Until next time, 7 twos.